Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for the final update for Destiny 2, the biggest one for Destiny 2. And, wow. First of all, just want to thank everyone for coming out on Destiny's last day, basically. Even though the servers are going to stay up, we don't have to worry about the servers being down until the Destiny 1 servers get taken down, which I don't think is going to happen anytime soon. With that said, though, for Xbox, the update is going to be 30 gigabytes, just to let you know, in case there's any late people to the party. If you're playing on PC or PlayStation, it'll probably be a little smaller, maybe 20, but still a pretty sizable download update. One thing I didn't mention in my last video is that they are increasing the amount of room that you're able to have in your locker, I believe, by like 300 or something, and then for your loadouts, you're going to get another 10 or something like that. So anyways, we booted up the game, and we are greeted with a message here saying, "Congratulations, you're in the old Lights Emblem," basically just saying, hey, you've been here since the beginning, you've bought all the DLCs, things like that, you've been a loyal member, and it just says that there's a emblem dedicated to you, and we can go to our collections and get it if we want. So, alright. I'm not sure why my Hunter and my Warlock don't have any power. Oh, you know what? It might be because I don't have an artifact put on or something like that. Anyway, we're a Titan main, so we're gonna go over to our Titan here. And first things first, I always like to go and check out the Eververse store whenever I get back into it. But yeah, it's just telling us that Sparrow Racing League is back. There's a whole bunch of new armor that we can get, a whole bunch of new weapons, blah blah blah. And let's open up the director. And boom, that is exactly what I want to see. I believe this will... Oh no, okay, that's something different. I thought this was going to bring me to the portal, which is the old system here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Seasonal. Okay, maybe that's a good thing if I can't find it. That's good. We don't want to see the portal. Anyway, so first of all, I talked about distortions in my last video. Basically, the planet or location is going to be highlighted, or it's going to have a red outline, and distortions are just areas on a certain destination that will give you more challenges, more rewards, just new things. New enemies to fight, and they're like public events, but the public events come to you kind of thing. So if you're just AFK, I think some enemies will spawn, and if you kill them, you get rewarded. But yeah, man, it's awesome to see the old directive tab. When the Kepler or the Edge of Fate expansion came out last July, we were kind of bummed out in the end game because they took away this whole entire screen and jammed it all into some confusing whatchamacallit. But cool. So let's see here. It's telling us to go to the reward pass here, so we do get a new battle pass. This apparently is supposed to be the biggest one they've ever done. Usually it goes to 100, but let's see here. I mean, that's pretty good though. If this is extra, that is really good to give you like all these exotic engrams, tons of ascendant shards. You need those to level up your shit and all that, and masterwork. But yeah, very cool. We have a I don't know what a turncoat hand cannon is. I've been away from the game for about 6 months now, so I'm sure there's been new updates and everything, but I always like going over to the battle pass and seeing all the emotes and everything that I can get from just playing the game. We have a new skimmer there. Okay, I guess that's a homage to the Coyote and Roadrunner from Acme. If you ever watched that cartoon, if you're old enough. But yeah, right off the bat, we can get this new... oh, okay, well that's what it is. It's the new hand cannon, okay. Let's see here. Dealing damage builds latent power, whatever that is. Precision hits and final blows build more. At full power, you hold X to trigger unleash power, empowering the weapon with increased rate of fire and hip fire accuracy and causing shots to weaken targets. After a short time, it becomes overwhelming power, which deals damage to you over time. That's not good. Reload or stow the weapon to end these effects, and then rapid hits, charge your next shot into an explosive round that deals additional damage and acceleration. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I'll get that there. I don't even know what my loadout is from 6 months ago. I started playing the Star Wars expansion with my Titan just rush forward build, basically. I had some kind of gun on. Let's see here. I wanna test out the new hand cannon here. So we'll do that a little bit later here. And then we have the store, where it's going to update every single day instead of weekly. And you're still going to have the same stuff. You're going to have your offerings. So okay, here's the new tab here that we never had. We have the daily offers. Before, it usually was just the feature tab, and I would just look down here for this stuff. And then afterwards, I would go to... Okay. I guess they got rid of the Bright Dust. I guess the daily offers is the new Bright Dust tab. And then here, okay, here's the where you can tell it what you want. Oh wow, that's all the possibilities. I guess that's cool. We've never had that before. But yeah, if you want to or not infuse it, but if you want to tell the engram what you want to get out of it, it is going to cost some Bright Dust. I'm a little short right now, unfortunately. What is this? Chronologues. Used to acquire past rewards. Okay, that's new. Me, I don't care. I'll just freaking decrypt it. And then, yeah, I get a useless shell. That's what I get, right? So let's go in our inventory here. So they said we were going to get some legendary shards, and we're going to be able to use them, but I don't, maybe because I don't have any? I don't know. Okay, let's just go to the tower. I'm sure we have a bunch of stuff to do at the tower. I did hear that Lodi is actually in the tower somewhere, but for those of you that are new, let me just go over it real quick, or if you have been away for a while. Over here by himself, we've got Saint 14. If you want to play the most competitive PvP mode, Trials of Osiris, you go here, you get your little card and things like that, and I believe you have to win 7 before you lose 3, something like that, and then you'll be able to go to this place and get a whole bunch of cool stuff that you can only get in Trials of Osiris. And then, yeah, each vendor you can, level up, and, if you dedicate yourself to the vendor, you'll get extra rewards and everything. Then you have your quest archive. I believe this is where you go if you want to play the old campaigns. You can do it through here. The postmaster, if you didn't pick up a weapon or anything off the ground that you got from killing enemies, they'll spawn right here, and you can go collect them. Go to tests for the store. That's where we just swarm. You can access it at any time. You don't have to be in the tower to do so. And you can just get all your cosmetics, all your cool stuff here. The Ironwood tree, this is where you go Let me actually show you here. So there's a journey tab here, and you click on view rank progress. And usually, when a new expansion starts, you're going to be about a 3 or 4. And to move up, you're gonna want to play the expansion, do the story stuff, and it'll tell you what you have to do. Like for me to go to 7, actually I think this is to go to 6. Yeah, okay, so that's why it has the yellow circle. To get to 6, I have to complete an expert conquest activity from Seasonal Hub, and then I have to complete an activity with the trade-off modifier active. Okay, so all 3 of these, it has to do with the new stuff that they had in the portal. I have no idea how to get there as of right now. Maybe I have to go to Lodi or something, but once I do those, then you go to the tree in the tower. Everybody sees this, cool light show, and they know that you just leveled up. And then until you leave the tower, once you level up, you'll be able to jump really high and things like that. Commander Zavala, you go to him to do all your get all your strike rewards and things like that, which is just right here. Oh, that's different. Oh my, okay, I see what they did now. They incorporated the portal into each one of the tabs. Holy moly, okay. So wow, I was not expecting that. That's actually really cool. Wow, that looks clean. That's beautiful. Okay, so we found out where the portal went. This is the portal. I see now, I see, okay. And you can just access everything through there. That's really cool. Okay. And then you really don't get much from Zavala. Used to be bigger, more of a big deal back in the day, but I don't know. Maybe they said they were revamping the vendors, so maybe you can get more stuff through them now. And then you have Lord Shax. You play PvP. You grab his quests or bounties or whatever, and you just do all that stuff, and he's got rewards for you through playing PvP. The vault, this is where you put all your guns, your ships, your goat, everything in your inventory you can put in here and store it. Monument to Lost Lights, this is where you get any exotics that you missed out on in previous expansions. You just have to pay up whatever it says, and then you can grab anything you want. Some of the stuff you won't be able to get because you're going to need spoils, which you can only get through doing raids, just to let you know. Monument to Seasons Pass. Okay, there used to only be 1 here. I don't know why there's 2. I'm guessing this is because they're no longer going to be doing the Christmas and New Year's and Halloween events. So like all the emblems and weapons and stuff that you used to be able to get through doing those is here now. Master Raoul, you take your engrams to him, your exotic engrams, your prime engrams, and he'll be able to decrypt them, and then he's got some cool stuff for you to trade. He'll give you Glimmer for stuff and other things. Banshee 44, this is where you... he's got some weapons for you, and he's got bounties as well, and things like that. Special deliveries, like let's say you are doing Twitch drops, or you pre-ordered an expansion and you get extra stuff. This is where you go to claim it. Akura Ray, this is where you go to get all your aspects for like your supers here. I'll go into this one, and you see all these down here. You go to her and you give her some Glimmer, and then she'll give you all of your abilities. And then right next to her you have Hawthorne. She's basically just in charge of giving stuff to clan members. Just like Zavala, she's probably the least popular vendor. There's just not much to do with her. You go to her, and then she will give you your let me go to my character. She'll give you this, the clan banner, and then you see the more you play with your clan, the more abilities you unlock with it. It's not really much. I mean, it's a little something, but and then you need to check mark each one of these boxes, and the only way you do that is by playing with your clan. Unfortunately, my clan's pretty much dead, so haven't played in a while. Everyone's pretty much gone. Then we have Lodi, which, okay, I don't know. I have no idea. He's brand new. He has never been there before. 801. You get like new weapons from her by completing her bounties and stuff like that. I've barely even gone to her. And then the Loom, that has always been next to her. I forget what it does though, but that's pretty much the gist. Let's go to the tower. Oh yeah, I gotta check out, let's see here. Or maybe it's because, I don't know, I could have sworn I was like 500 power level. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be playing Destiny here. I definitely have a lot of stuff to do. I'll be honest with you, I basically just came back to play Spare Racing League. But let's see here. So we have this new thing here. A moment erected by the people of the last city in honor of the protectors of soul, our heroes, our legends, our greatness. Okay. Access the tenet of bravery to claim the monument of triumph. I guess that's down here. Event ward's gonna be found. Okay. You can jump directly to the event's triumphs from each of the vendors by using the View Triumphs button. Okay, and then... Oh, okay, now I have legendary marks. There you go. Okay, I see. So now I go to inventory. There they are. They used to be up here. There used to be a little extra thing, and that's where your legendary marks would be. But now they're taking up a spot in the inventory. And then you use them to unlock rewards from the Monument of Triumph. Okay. And then, yeah, so here you go. I can spend them to get new armor. Looks like this is a skin for the new gun I just got. This is a new exotic fusion rifle. Okay. It weakens targets. And then... Sounds like this is a gun you want to use when you're in a fire team, not a solo gun. And then, ooh, we can get a new skimmer. That's pretty cool. Oh, I already have that. Yeah, that's a pretty good light machine gun. And then, yeah, all these different things. We can get engrams. Very cool, very cool. And I'll just claim all these other ones that I have. Doing God knows what. Alright, and I'll pick whatever I want later on. So let's move on here. So here is the new season arc. See, you go to this one, and then you can grab whichever exotic you want. So it wants an exotic cipher. You get an exotic cipher from Zur, who, as far as I know, he still shows up only on Fridays and Saturdays, and he leaves Sunday at 2 in the morning. And then you do one of his quests, which is really easy. You just, like, do strikes, kill enemies, and then you get an exotic cipher, and you gotta spend 100,000 glimmer, and then bada bing, bada boom, you get an exotic. The legacy gear? Maybe not. There's other exotics. Okay, here we go. So here's the one, Spoils of Conquest. You only get those by completing raids. So yeah, I can't get these. But yeah, that's how you get all your exotics. And let's see, this is new. What do we got here? Okay, so this is where you spend your chronologues. And I guess you get more chronologues by Completing quests, I guess? But you can exchange them for other stuff too. Okay, that's cool. Oh wait, hold on. There was another page there. Ah, yeah, that's all the old stuff. Okay. Assist sweeper bot. Okay, that's kind of funny. Uh-oh. Okay, I was like, I don't know how to get out of it. Okay, so let's see what kind of special deliveries I got here. Ascent alloys. You use this when you're crafting your guns. I got exotic engram, or not exotic emote. I mean, that's cool. I already have 5 ciphers, which is the max, so I can't get any more. That's a lot of ascended shards me handing out. Got my cores. This is yeah, we have horns on our vehicles. So the sparrow racing leads back. And then more legendary marks. Toast to the monument. And they said go to collections. And I forget, because I don't think this is the one you get for being an OG. Blair? And then general. Maybe it's that one? I'm not sure. I'll figure it out later. And then, yeah, so let's check out the vendors here, see if there's anything new. No, it's about the same. Each one of them has their own little battle pass, and then you just leveled up by doing things that they want you to do. Usually they have bounties. Weird. Acquire. Oh. Yeah, I actually don't know. Maybe by just playing.
I hear Ada's got some new gear for you. Every little bit helps.
Let's go
Trust
over
me.
here and let's check out Lodi, who is a new vendor. He's one of the main characters from the last, well, not the last, but the last expansion, last July. And Ikora wants to talk to us. She wants you to meditate with her.
The next time you're in the arena.
Maybe not.
What can you teach me?
Oh wait, didn't they say that we were gonna get some new abilities? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so your barricade now, you can actually like shoot out. That's pretty cool.
It's yours.
Wait, what? Okay, a whole bunch of blah blah.
Stay strong.
Alright, now we meditate. And then you do that to get the aspect.
Welcome.
Let's see, is there one? Nope, only solar. Yeah, that's what I saw, so that makes sense. Okay, so we're done with her.
Loyalty to the
And yeah, okay, we're not gonna assist all these sweeper bots. Let's see if she has anything new. Okay, so she has bounties. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, every vendor is supposed to have bounties. And by completing these bounties, you level her up, and then that's when you get to claim these. And I don't know why these are always blinking. That's one glitch that they have just like never been able to figure out how to fix. All the vendors like blinking, telling you that, you know, you can get something from them, and then you go to them and they have nothing. And then you're like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, what happened to the... Wait a minute, where's the drifter? Where's the drifter at? I haven't finished the Star Wars expansion. Maybe he died. He's supposed to be in this room right here. Oh, okay, he's still there.
How you living, brother?
Let's see here. Oh, he wants me to do the raid. I gotcha. And then yeah, he has his own thing there, but I don't know how you maybe you just play Gambit. I don't
You're
know.
always welcome on the derelict.
Okay, so where is Lodi? Where is Lodi? He's really close. He's really close wherever he is. Oh, he's over here where the Monarch clan leader used to be. And he's floating because he's an emissary, yeah.
Hola, compa.
Wait, what?
Yo. Hey, buddy.
Oh, okay, I'm like, why is he speaking Spanish? Yeah, kind of weird that he's in the tower when he doesn't have anything. I'm guessing he was part of their plan. I don't know, this was part of their plans after the expansion came out, and then now they're not making anything else, so he is just,
old friend.
he's just existing. Alright. So, I don't know about you, but I want to play some Sparrow Racing, which is right here. Modifiers. No modifiers. Alright, let's go. So yeah, man, pretty big update. A lot of stuff to do. You can go to the destinations, check out the distortions. You can, you can do Sparrow Racing League, you can do regular Crucible, Gambit, Strikes, Raids, man. A lot of stuff. Oh, I forgot to turn on the music. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't. Because of copyright. But yeah, we were able to get to, I believe the highest number I saw today was 167,000 on Steam. Which is bigger than I thought we were going to get. I didn't think we were going to get over 100k. And smaller than what I wanted, which was 400k. But, and of course there's no way to know how many people played on Xbox and PlayStation.
So, the objective is to ride very fast while dodging obstacles and avoiding being shot. Right.
So yeah, if you never played Sparrow Racing League, you're missing out, man. Let's see if I remember how to play. So yeah, you go through these little things here, and they give you a speed boost. And I gotta remember how to do tricks. You can do tricks too if you go off of one of the
Don't
jumps.
be discouraged. There can be only one way.
Yeah, so you on the D-pad, you press up, right, down, or whatever, and then you're able to do tricks. Man, I am terrible. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god. But yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. And then you can, they did say you can earn armor and weapons specifically for just playing this. But yeah, it's fast paced. And it'll get you ready for the new Star Wars racing game coming out then. yeah, there's 5 maps that they brought over from Destiny 1. And I believe by doing tricks you do get a speed boost as well.
Phenomenal!
So if you don't do any tricks, you're probably going to lose. And you can't wipe out either, so don't worry about trying to do a trick off of a small jump. You can't wipe out. It's not coded into the game.
Careful. Your enemy is closing the gap.
Messed up.
The enemy thinks they're mounting a comeback. Stop.
Oh, looks like
them.
someone died there. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, if you keep running into things, you will blow up. You gotta be careful. Final lap. Ah, wouldn't let me do a trick there. First place, baby. Aw, man, come on. I'm gonna go wide for right this time. Just make sure I hit the needle there. Yeah, he turned. He did a good turn there.
They passed us.
I used to be really good at this one. Play this shit for hours and hours. Which is funny because I'm not really into racing games.
Deny them.
Oh, I fucked up. That's a GG right there, man. That's what a GG looks like. Oh, it's gonna be close.
30 seconds. Fight on.
Oh, we tied. We tied for first place. Wow, that's cool. Hey, he did 25 tricks.
Excellent work.
Damn. Look at these motherfuckers not doing any tricks, man. Come on. I mean, to be fair, they might not know. There's no tutorial or anything for this, so. But yeah, man, that was cool. That is the Spare Racing League experience that I remember from D1. Yeah, Pantheon. I'm not a sweaty raid person. But anyway, this video was just to, let you know that Destiny is, while this is the final update, it's still alive. There's still tons of stuff to do. There is a... I'll see if I can bring it up here. If you go on the Microsoft Store, just search in Destiny 2, or actually you just go, or maybe this is it. This might be it here. Yeah, so, wait, no, this is not it. Excuse me. Usually you can go to add-ons. Let's see here. Where the hell is it? There's a pack that they just put out. I literally saw it last night. I don't know where the hell it went. Anyway, there's a DLC pack that you can buy. I'm sure you guys are going to be better at finding it than me. but it's in there somewhere, and it's got everything. It's got the Final Ship expansion, the Edge of Fate expansion, everything. It's got everything. The dungeons, Shadow Key, Forsaken, the Bungie 30th edition, and you can buy it for however much it is. I'm not sure, and I don't know if they discount it based on how many you already have or whatever. Maybe, let's see here. You know what? Sometimes if you go to the store, they do expansions. Get that marathon shit out of here. They usually show it, but they don't. But anyways, all of this is going to be in it. All of this is going to be in it for a set price. And that's really cool because before this, it's been really hard for new players to figure out what to buy and what to get because it's been very confusing. It wouldn't matter which, store you went to, if it was the, PlayStation Store, Microsoft, or the Steam Store. It was all just very complicated, out of order, not organized. So now that they have it in one thing that you can buy, that's really awesome, and it's just makes it easier for newer players to get into the game. But anyways, before I go, just to help you out a little bit more, in case you plan on playing with your friends, there's a few tabs that I haven't talked about here. This is a tab you go to once you go to a destination, you land there, and then, like, let's say I want to go to Neptune, right? You try to find this circle here that has the V in it, and then that's going to be where you can land. You can land there, you can land over here, you can land over here, any landing zone. And then once you're in there, you go to the map, and then it'll bring up that thing there, and then just so you don't have to go back to space or orbit to see what you need to do and where you need to go. And then you probably see all these little symbols underneath the planets here. That symbol there usually means that I have a friend on the planet, and then that is a dungeon symbol, that is a raid symbol, that I don't know. Might be like a seasonal symbol or something like that. But like it tells you that there's a dungeon on Europa, and then whenever you see these on the tower, that just means that there's like vendors or whatever that want to talk to you. And then, so you go to your quests, and there's a whole bunch of tabs here. Your featured quests, Renegades. This is just quests that is for the Star Wars expansion. And then playlists, any Vanguard, Crucible, or Gambit quests, any quests you have to get exotic gear, and then the past, which is like stuff from years ago that I still haven't done. And then last but not least, if you want to play with your friends, you've got your friends list here, you've got your clan list here. If you just want to see people that are on your platform, your invites, and this is very confusing for a lot of new players. If you want to try to find someone, here you go, type in their name, and then you can make an invite only, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the most confusing thing for new players is trying to figure out how to add people. There is a Fireteam Finder here if you are solo dolo and want to meet new people. You can search for a listing, like if I want to do a raid, I want to do the most recent raid, which is that. I want to do the easiest one, confirm, and then there you go. There's one right there. It says teaching, so it's someone that's been doing this for a while, and they are usually more patient than everyone else. So I will say you're going to find some, toxic people in this game, but try to find the ones where it says teaching, because they are willing to be patient, all that stuff, or you can create your own, I want to do a dungeon. I want to do the first dungeon to ever exist. Confirm. And then you just fill everything out, and then you can do it that way. But everything else you guys can figure out on your own. I can look at the previous results here of the match. There's, text chat there. Invite friends just by pressing Y. And then, so a whole bunch of stuff to look at. And you guys can have a whole bunch of fun doing that. Destiny announcements. Oh, that's new. They have an announcement page. That's cool. But anyways, I'm gonna dip on out of here. I hope you guys give Destiny a chance if you haven't played. And if you have played a lot like me and are coming back, welcome back. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hopefully they decide to make a Destiny 3. If not, at least we had a good run. And Destiny 1 and 2 will be here for a while for us to come back and, you know, soak up some nostalgia. Alright, that's gonna do it. Gonna have another game review coming out. I think it's gonna be the Lego Batman in a few days. Look out for that, and I will catch you on the next one.